I still ain't. Oh.
Sometimes you can pay attention for a change.
Well, nah, because I was like, wait a minute. Am I allowed to record now?
Yes. Yes. Coming up on Double Take Sports Talk with the Watts Brothers, we will have your MLB previews with the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs, and we'll have the final thoughts and our headlines, so stay tuned.
Just a second, Uncle Remus. This is my turn. Stay tuned, folks. Double Take Sports Talk coming up next.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our podcast with me, Darren Watts. Say hello, Darren Watts, today.
What's going on? Darren Watts, my man. What's going on, man?
I'm not, man. What's up with you?
I'm off today, man.
You ain't the only one. You ain't the only one. You is not the only one. Well, it's not so much of me being off. It's just that I am still trying to get past everything that happened yesterday. So I'm just trying to get past that, but it's just not working out the way I want it to.
That's a suckful situation. Oh, wow. Yeah. I forgot about it that quick.
I didn't. Can't forget about that.
Oh, well, I wasn't there for it, for one, and two.
Right. But even at that, it was just that. And I won't forget it because it happened to me, but not to you. So it's easier to forget.
Right.
So we have our normal previews and predictions for our prospective team, Chicago Cubs and the St. Louis Cardinals.
Excuse me.
The Cardinals. Yeah. The Cardinals is going up against the San Francisco Giants, and the Chicago Cubs is going up against I believe, the Atlanta Braves.
Yep.
Am I correct?
That's right.
Okay. Let's see, you ready to do it?
Yeah, man. Let's rock this one.
Let's do it. Previews, predictions, new teams, new series. We'll start off with the Chicago Cubs. Darrell's yours.
All right, we got the 75-61 Chicago Cubs going up against the 65-72 Pittsburgh Pirates. That's a 4:05 pitch off at PNC Park in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. The starting projected pitchers for both sides, you got 14-8 right-handed pitcher Jake Arrieta with a 3.36 ERA with 153 strikeouts. And for the Pirates, you have Chad Kuhl, right-handed pitcher, 6-10 on the year with 4.54 ERA with 117 strikeouts. A few things to note for this game. After the All-Star break, Arrieta has yielded 4 home runs in 56 2/3 innings. Opponents are hitting .189 with a .574 with a 574 OPS. And he has walked 17 while striking out 54. Kuhl is giving up an average of 0.8 home runs per 9 innings, which will put him in a tie for second place in the majors with the Nationals' Stephen Strasburg and the Brewers' Jimmy Nelson, but he fails just short of having enough innings to qualify. And lastly but not least, Alex Avila was expected to catch for the Cubs on Monday, which is the day. Manager Joe Madden says he'll rotate between Avila and left-handed hitter Rene Rivera, a right-handed batter, depending on the opposing pitcher. That's all I have for a preview of the Cubs and the Pirates 4-game series. We go ahead to St. Louis. Darren, the floor is yours.
All right, the 69-67 St. Louis Cardinals went up against the 62-75 San Diego Padres. First pitch is at 4:40 p.m. at Petco Park in San Diego, California. Projected starting pitcher for the St. Louis Cardinals, Carlos Martinez, has a 10-10 record, 3.52 ERA, and 182 strikeouts on the year. Going up against Luis Perdomo, 7-8, 4.69 ERA, 98 strikeouts. A couple things to note for this game. Number one, in the team's first meeting in 2017, the Padres won 2 of the 3 games at Busch Stadium. At number two, Carlos Martinez has not walked a left-handed batter in 46 straight plate appearances against them. Overall, he walked only 2.9% of batters over the past 30 days, the best walk rate among any starter who has faced 100 or more batters in that span. And lastly but not least, although no St. Louis position player have more than 4 at-bats against Perdomo, the team has collectively had success against him. Current Cardinals are hitting .407, .448, and .593 off of Perdomo. That is the previews for the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs. Predictions. We'll start off with the Chicago Cubs. Daryl, who do you have in that game?
I got the Cubs in this game.
Wait, who were the Cubs playing?
The Pirates.
I got the Pirates in the game. I got the Pittsburgh Pirates and the St. Louis Cardinals and the San Diego Padres. Who do you have in this game?
I got the Cardinals.
I'm going to take a risk and pick up the San Diego Padres in this game. Them are the previews and predictions for the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs. Headlines from the NFL, NBA, and MLB. Daryl's yours.
All right, here are your headlines for the NBA, NFL, and MLB Sports World for September 4th, 2017. For the NBA, there's really nothing there. It's pretty much the same thing from yesterday. Only difference is from the WNBA aspect, the Minnesota Lynx has secured the number 1 seed in the playoffs. And for the NFL aspect, we have received breaking news probably a little over an hour and a half ago. Andrew Luck will not be playing week 1 against the Los Angeles Rams. He is still recovering from the shoulder surgery. Odell Beckham, he sits out of Giants practice. No expected return for him. Indianapolis coach Ryan Kelly, foot injury. He is still week to week. Possibility that he could play Sunday. That's all I have for NFL. Moving over to baseball, MLB. The Diamondbacks have swept their prospective team from that series. I forgot who it was that quick. They have extended their win streak to 10. Mets David Wright will have rotor cuff surgery after injuring it, I think probably a few weeks back, maybe a week ago, something like that. Sanchez's suspension has been reduced to 3 games. Pretty much that's all I have for the MLB, NFL, and NBA aspect. Sports World headlines for September 4th, 2017. All right, final thoughts. Darren, got anything?
Just a couple things. One, in the NFL headlines they used talking about Andrew Luck. Scott Tolson's going to be starting in his spot. And number 2, Arizona Diamondbacks swept the Colorado Rockies. That's all I have.
All right. Anything else? We go ahead and wrap this up and get on out of here. All right, that ends another edition of Don't Take Sports Talk. If you like what you see, give this video a thumbs up. How you feel about today's show, you comment on the comment section below. As usual, we are here. We have social media. We're on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Of course, you want to hit us up there. If you have any questions for us, just hit us up there on the social media sites. But until then, I'm Daryl. Daryl's on the opposite side.
Yep.
All right. Catch up with us on another episode of Double Take Sports Talk. Until then, ciao.
Ciao.
Double Take Sports Talk here with me, Daryl Watts. As many of you know, me and Darren enjoy talking sports and giving out stats, but we also enjoy entertaining while doing it. So with that being said, you can check us out on the social media side and get more involved in our podcast. We're on Twitter at DTST2414, or you like us on Facebook, Double Take Sports Talk page at The Watch Brothers. We're also on YouTube. Like, share, do what you got to do with that. Once again, we don't mind. Also, we are finally back on the podcast app for audio-only purposes for those who enjoy audio-only of our podcast. We're also on the blog, feature critical thinking of analysis, and you can check that out at doubletakesportstalk.blogspot.com. Thanks again.